Baseball America podcast, ladies and gentlemen, along with Aaron Fitt. I'm John Manuel. We're live from Rosenblatt Stadium, post-game after LSU beats Virginia, and Aaron, it's an all-SEC day today. Arkansas beats Cal State Fullerton 10-6, I believe it was. LSU 9-5 over Virginia. The score really doesn't matter. In both games, the Southeastern Conference teams beat a Big West team and the ACC tournament champion, and I think both in fairly convincing fashion, and it sets up a all-SEC game to see who's in control of this bracket.
The thing that jumps out to me, John, is the long ball. That's SEC
That's
baseball.
Great point.
I mean, it's Zach Cox, it's Andy Wilkins going deep. LSU had some big home runs in this game. Ryan Schimpf, of course, with a big 3-run shot in the 8th inning to kind of ice that game, I thought. That's SEC baseball, and I think that was the real difference today, was that extra firepower.
I think you're right. Schimpf with 20 home runs to lead LSU, that is not something we foresaw. I mean, I think we knew Ryan Schimpf was a good player. He had a great Valley League last year. Was that last year or 2 years ago?
Hard to remember.
Hard to remember at this point of the year, but we knew he could play. We knew he was going to be an offensive factor. But 20 home runs, you just don't see it. You see him in the post game. He's a little guy. You just don't see him as the power plant for LSU. You would have seen that as a guy like Sean Ochinka, but he comes through with a big home run. And I think it's a great contrast in styles. Cal State Fullerton and Virginia, not necessarily small ball teams. They both have varied offenses this year.
And it should be mentioned that Virginia had 2 home runs today. They were just both solo shots. So maybe the key was just to be opportunistic here. I really thought that Virginia and Fullerton both had plenty of opportunities today that they weren't able to cash in on, and that was the difference. I mean, really.
I don't think either team executed, and I don't think either team executed the way they wanted to, offensively or on the mound. And I mean, it really does come down to that. I think Fullerton can look back at that botched, that bunt. It wasn't a botched bunt, but that inning where they had first and second, nobody out, a run in, and Christian Colon bunts. He had 3 hits for them today.
Yeah, and they're down 6 runs at that point.
It's
running out of time.
That's all the bad. The point of that is that's a bad play. I know that's Fullerton baseball. I know that's what they do, but it's a bad play. It really cut off all their momentum and killed their chances of putting a crooked number up on the scoreboard. They got 2 runs. That was not enough today. And then Virginia, like you said, they left 14 runners on base, and both home runs were solo home runs. They left a lot of ducks on the pond, just really weren't able to get things done offensively, and that sets up this all-SEC battle. And with all due respect to Arkansas, which played a great game today, which is 6-0 in the postseason, Aaron, LSU played Arkansas at their place when Arkansas was at its best, and they beat them 2 out of 3. They've got Lewis Coleman going. He threw 17 pitches tonight. LSU's in the the seat in this bracket.
No question. For me, there's no question. And, the one game that Arkansas won against LSU, in Fayetteville, was Dallas Keuchel on the mound. It's hard to say at this point what's going to happen because you and I both went 0-2 today in our picks, John.
Yeah, we did.
But I think we both agree that LSU's in the driver's seat. The other side of the bracket, one thing that struck me today, Dave Serrano, in the post-game press conference for Cal State Fullerton, he didn't say, we hope Noe Ramirez gets a chance to pitch again. He said, Noe Ramirez will pitch again in this tournament.
Yeah.
That's that Titan swagger that they've got.
There's some swagger over there.
They are really, really confident. And, Dave Serrano, before the game today, told you they believe, they know that they're the best team in this field. They sure didn't play like it today.
They didn't.
Let's see if their confidence is shaken or if they can keep that thing going
That's
on
a hell
Monday.
That's a hell of an elimination game coming up on Monday. UVA, the ACC tournament champion, a team that has had its postseason, and Fullerton, the team that was really playing, I think, the best of any of the teams here that had been just destroying teams. I mean, they annihilated a good Louisville team in the Super Regional. Not a great team, but a good team, and they made them look like they didn't belong, and that's impressive. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. We got Arizona State, North Carolina. We'll look for the pitching matchup there, see who Arizona State throws. Pat Murphy was cagey. I think he's got to throw Josh Spence. And then we've got Texas against the Cinderella team, really, Southern Mississippi. And Texas a little cagey about their starting pitcher. That's because Chance Ruffin's arm's about to fall off, and so is Austin Woods. I kid, but I'm kidding on the square, as Al Franken would say. So we'll see what we got.
I wouldn't be surprised
pitching.
to see Cole Green tomorrow from Texas. He didn't throw, I believe, in Super Regionals. He's got good stuff.
He's fresh.
He's fresh. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's had a good year, John. He pitched very well down the stretch.
I think we know we're going to see Alex White from North Carolina, and Alex White, very familiar with this ballpark and very familiar with this setting. We'll have our picks tomorrow on the Rosen blog, and check out all our video at baseballamerica.com. We're rolling with the video, and much to Aaron's chagrin and my delight. So for Aaron Fitt and Kurt Kenny, I'm John Manuel. We'll see you tomorrow here from Rosenblatt Stadium.